guys, welcome to another video. My name is Kyati.
My name is Purya.
As you guys might already know, we have been together for quite a while and have been married for 6 years, and Purya is from Iran, I'm from India. Some of you asked us how it is to be living in a multicultural household, so we thought why not just make a video about it, tell you guys how it is for us, how it works for us, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today.
So how many points?
We thought we might tell you about 5 different aspects. Keep watching this video until the end because we have a really big surprise for you guys. So let's get started maybe with cooking and food.
Yeah. So as you might know, we cook a lot at home. So if you follow our channel, we cook here and then some international cuisines. But also normally, I would say we try to balance between some Persian dishes, but Persian more towards barbecues. And when it comes to Indian dishes, we here and then try some Indian dishes, but mainly it's international cooking. So we cook a lot of pasta, we cook a lot of steaks.
It's a meaty household here.
Now, what else do we cook?
Yeah, we actually don't think about what cuisine it is. A lot of Asian food as well.
Yeah, right.
We used to go out and eat a lot outside, so we try to, now that we have Kian, we can't go out that often. So we try to just recreate all these dishes at home. And yeah, it's actually a mix of everything. It's not like, oh, Purya needs to eat Persian food or I need to eat Indian food. Yeah, we just grew. Yeah,
we try to go also to Iranian restaurants, we go also to Indian restaurants, but also our parents' places. So once we visit our parents, there is always either Indian food or Iranian food. So we
don't have to really cook it that much at home, but we love it, and Kian also loves it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how actually we just keep a balance. Not really, because I don't know, from also in his father, like my father, they like eating, their own cuisines a lot. So they enjoy their own cuisines much more than others. But with us, it's not like that. It's from the beginning, we just try to mix and match and just eat whatever tastes good.
Yeah, I remember also when I grew up here as a kid, I used to love Austrian cuisine, but also burgers and schnitzel and other stuff. But I also liked homemade cooking as well, but there was no favorite at all. So I try to, taste everything and try everything, and there is no specific food which I always go for.
Okay. So our next point that we wanted to talk about was clothes and clothing, just in general, different cultural clothing. Yeah, I think it's more in the Indian culture that we have these fancy, like suits and saris and lehengas, and also for men we have like these kurta pajamas and everything. But I think I should talk for myself. I grew up here in Austria. My parents used to wear Indian clothes, and we only used to wear Indian clothes when there were like some big festivals or like Indian parties or something. So it was always something really special, but like on an everyday basis we don't wear Indian clothes. I don't wear Indian clothes.
So when it comes to Iran, I mean, there are traditional clothes also in Iran depending on the province and region, but there is no traditional type of clothing that you would wear, for example, at a wedding or something.
Yeah.
So it's more Western oriented. So at weddings, most guys normally suit up, with ties, everything. Women try to, most of the time, dresses like Western.
Western dresses, long dresses.
So there is no clothing culture as it is in India.
Our son Kian, he is now almost turning 2. he has actually not really understood, I think, that there are these different cultural clothings. I mean, he's maybe too small for it yet anyways, but he hasn't like been to, due to Corona, due to the pandemic, hasn't really been to any like big parties or where maybe I would wear Indian clothes. I think that's what's something maybe still missing for him. But I think at one point, I mean soon in the future, we hope we will be able to do that, and he can just see all the different, you know, colors. And yeah, I'm excited. When he was actually around 1 year old or even less, I think my mom brought him like a kurta pajama from India, and I just put it on him, and he was too small to notice. I do have pictures for him to show, but yeah, he hasn't had the opportunity to wear Indian clothes himself, but I'm really looking forward to that part soon in the future, hopefully.
Another big topic for many people, also some of our subscribers asked us how that's managed in our household, is religion. So as you know, so Khyati is from India, so she is Hindu, and I'm from Iran, and traditionally I'm Muslim. So being a couple now for over 10 years, we never actually thought about, you know, different religion, how it would affect us, or which religion is major, which religion is minor.
I think it's just important to respect the other religion, just the way it is, and yeah, I think that's what kept us going. We never thought about what just Pooja said, which is better, which is worse, or no, I don't know, whatever. But religion is a very
critical topic.
Yeah, it's a very critical topic. It's very complex as well. But I think the most important thing is that you just respect the other person's culture, and that's what we've been doing for the past years, and especially after, you know, being married.
And I think it really depends also. I think it's easy for us to say, but if you have like if you grew up with the religion, and your parents are maybe very
religious,
it's going to be much more difficult for you maybe to separate between two religions, and to even go into partnership and marry somebody from a different religion. There are good examples out there, I think, but in the end it all depends on you. So I think no religion stands above all others, so all human beings have one religion, which is humanity. And
yeah, that's what my father would say. Yeah, actually that's what you have to, you know, live by every day, because that's fact. So this brings us to our next point, which is very closely somehow related to religion, at least in the Indian culture. That's culture. We love our cultures. Both our cultures are actually really rich, and
they are
exciting, and have lots of festivals. And we try to just, yeah, not combine them, but at a time whenever there is Nowruz, or if it's Diwali, or if it's Holi, or anything, we just try to celebrate with our family.
That's something that we also want, and it's very important to me and also to Khyati. We teach our kids to celebrate both cultures, get to know both cultures. Yeah, what we try to do is actually to balance both festivals or cultures every year. Some years it's a little bit more difficult when, you know, not all family members are in town and you cannot celebrate it together with them, but most of the time we try to celebrate all the festivities.
Try to teach Kian all our traditions.
I mean, he is still too young to realize it and maybe see also the differences, but you know, in 3 or 4 years he will definitely know the difference, and also know when is which festival, and I think that's pretty nice also to see. Which brings us to final number 5, which is I think the most interesting one for most of you guys, and it's language. So, as you might know, we speak multiple languages here in our household. So, I speak Farsi with Kian, I speak German with Keati, and Keati speaks Hindi and English. So, basically, we have
Kian.
with Kian, so we have 4 languages. We try to separate them. That's, I think, the most important part.
Yeah.
If you speak multiple languages at home, if you talk to your kid, always just talk in one language and don't mix and match the languages.
That's actually the key to teaching your children multiple languages.
Yeah.
That's what we have learned until now. And we knew about this before Kian was born. We just hoped that we would be able to go through with it, because we speak German. At the beginning, I must say it was tough because I started speaking German sometimes when Kian was really little, so he didn't understand anything anyways. But quickly, I switched to Hindi. At first it was really difficult for me to speak Hindi with him at home because I was used to speaking German with Puri at home, and it was like, okay, change of plans. But I think Kian is doing really well with distinguishing with whom he should be speaking, which language. He does a really good. He's only not even 2. He speaks, well, for now he speaks 2 languages, but soon he's going to be in kindergarten. He will learn German
and
English properly. I mean, now it's just the English words that we have in Hindi that he knows. But yeah, he watches YouTube, his cartoons, that's in English. So yeah, I think in like a year or 2 he'll be pretty good in 4 languages.
Yeah, it's amazing to see, but it's also important that all the family members stick to this rule. So also the grandparents, uncles and aunts.
Yeah.
So it's really important because nowadays you can really see it with Kian. He knows with which person he can talk in which language. So that's really amazing. Yeah. But that's only thanks to everybody sticking to the rules and just talking in one language to him.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to see how he switches between the languages.
Yeah, so just a couple of days ago, he was dolmetching actually for. I mean, I was speaking to him in Hindi, and he translated the same thing to Puria's sister, and the other way around. It's the same, and it's just mind-blowing how these little kids can absorb so many languages at once if you keep if you stick to the rules.
But also with us, I think we switch a lot between German. I think it's 90% German, 10% maybe English.
Yeah.
So, but most of the time we talk German, and I think that's also good because we live in Austria, so that way we have also some training in the language. We can talk in business, etc. Also good, I would say a good standard in German.
Yeah, I would say your German is native German.
Yeah.
Mine is not, but
but you have to keep practicing it. So if you have, I don't know, if I would have had an Iranian wife at home, it would have been maybe different.
Yeah, that's true. Well, actually, interesting point. Before Kian was born, our families used to just keep asking us oh my God, what languages is he gonna speak? And how is this small child gonna manage all these different languages? He's going to be so confused, and he's just going to mix everything, and he will not know what to talk, and he will talk later maybe even because he cannot, relate to one language. He wouldn't know what to say whatever. And I am so glad we could prove this point also to our family that it is possible. And now they're also totally mind blown by Kian's language skills. They love the fact that he speaks Farsi with Puria's parents and sisters, and with my sisters and my parents he speaks Hindi. And it's just every single time he learns new words and starts building sentences in the individual languages, it's just a wow moment, like
Yeah.
every single time.
So, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, we have a big surprise for you guys. And the surprise is...
I would get up, but I really can't right now. But we are expecting our second child.
Exactly.
And we are very excited. And yeah, I think also with our second baby, we're going to do the same when it comes to our cultural and languages, and just, I think, yeah, just keep it that way. And
Yeah.
both our children are going to grow up with both our cultures, and we're really excited about that. So this was our video on our on a multicultural household, so to say. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and do mention in the comments below what cultures or multicultural household are you living in, what challenges are you facing, or things that you have.
Or questions.
Or questions, actually, yeah. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Soll ich mal gesagt?
Fertig. For you guys.
You guys. Because we...
Es ist schon zu dunkel.
I know.
Ich hoffe,
Das eine muss man wohl noch sagen, das bis zum Ende schauen.